Hello viewers, my name is Aditi Nayyar and I'm ICRA's Chief Economist and Head of Research and Outreach. We've had a busy few weeks for the economist community, starting with the Economic Survey, which was a very comprehensive document, and then right into the Union Budget and the 16th Finance Commission's report, followed by the MPC and then the news series for the CPI and the awaited GDP series. So, from the budget point of view, the fiscal deficit to GDP that has been targeted for FY27 is in line with our expectations. Although the gross borrowing number is slightly higher than what we in the market were anticipating, we think that there is a palliative in the form of small savings collections, which are likely to exceed the revised estimate for FY26 and therefore may offer the government some cushion going into FY27 to either conduct buybacks or to reduce the gross borrowing number to something that will be more palatable for the bond markets. The 16th Finance Commission's report was very interesting, a lot of continuity and change at the same time, and a great focus on efficiency. The 16th Finance Commission has kept the vertical devolution the same at 41% and changed some of the weights for some of the criteria that go into the horizontal devolution. As a result, for 14 states, their interstate share in tax devolution has gone up, and for the other 14, it has come down. Grants have been tweaked as well. In particular, the revenue deficit grant has been done away with, which will nudge the states to focus more on efficiency and more sustainable revenue balances. Then we had a pause from the MPC in terms of the repo rate and the stance being maintained at the existing levels. And looking ahead, now we're waiting for the GDP number for FY26 Q3 to come out at the end of this month, which will be on the new series. At present, looking at the high frequencies which are available for this quarter, we think the number will be slightly higher than 7%. Quite a bit of a slowdown as compared to the 8% average growth we had for H1. But that's partly because of the base effect, which is turning less favorable for this quarter. So keep tuned in for more updates and next month's macro podcast. Thank you.